What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Happy late Mother's Day to some of you beautiful ladies out there who are raising your kids. Your kids are not shooting up nobody's house. They're not robbing no liquor stores. Your kids is not twerking on top automobiles. Shout out to you mothers out there who are giving so much love in the world. Now, we do know that they have some beautiful mothers out there who are great at being moms, but your ass is not great in being in relationships. And that is because you're just too fine, okay? Or you've been too fine in your life. A lot of you ladies out there, some are not as attractive, but the ones that I have found out that you just drop dead gorgeous, you just look hella good, and life has come easy for you in every way. When it comes to dealing with men, you're just dusty. And when it comes to the guys that you want, you can't keep them. And it don't matter the color. Let's look at how Halle Berry married David Justice. If you guys remember David Justice from the Atlanta Braves back in the day, she couldn't keep his ass either, okay? He divorced her. He was tired of her ass, and now he married to somebody else and been married to her for a long time, okay? What about Eric Benet? Got with Eric Benet, they divorced. Eric Benet is remarried and been remarried for 13 years, okay? Then she switched over to the White Zaddies. Olivier Martinez. He married her like 3 years, then took her for child support. Before that was Gabrielle Aubry, another White Zaddy, okay? Basically, he's racist. And then here we go with Van Hunt. Now, Van Hunt is our brother. He's from Dayton, Ohio. He's a musician, neo soul, funk, all of that. He's the guy that she didn't want at all until things got rough, okay? And many of us understand situations like this. You know, we're the last to get picked, but as long as we are in there clapping, it's okay. Look, we don't matter about what round we get picked, long as we playing. So when everything else failed, there was Van Hunt, okay? And she came back to the black man on the tail end of the wall, okay? This is what happened. And so now at the tail end of it all, he's with Halle Berry. Now, don't nobody really want her, but at the flip side, he glad to be there. He is excited. He always wanted her. Like, he thanking God for this opportunity. Like, damn, I'm finally here. I got what I want. Thank you, Jesus. And so, but now as a simp, he's with her. Everybody been roasting him for the last 5 years. Halle Berry on Mother's Day posted a video, and it's embarrassing on both sides.
So, showed y'all how my day started, how my Mother's Day started. And now, I'm going to tell you about, I'm not going to show you, I'm going to tell you about how my Mother's Day is going to end. Ain't that right, man?
Yes. I wish you hurry up, too.
First of all, we got our Let's Spin, because Let's Spin just came out in this cute little travel size. And so since we're in Cannes, France, I traveled with it for the first time. And we're about to give it a spin.
You about to Cannes with Van.
Happy Mother's Day once again, everybody. I hope all of you are somewhere spinning.
Oh my God, I ain't never been so happy to have Mother's Day come to an end.
So on one end, Halle Berry is excited to be receiving those sounds. She's been getting those booty clapping sounds. Shout out to her. On the other end, here he is so glad to be all in the video, looking like you as a simp, okay? He just said, I can't wait till the video turn off. I can't wait till it turn off. They need to go ahead on and turn off so I can get them booty clapping sounds. I don't know what's going on. Turn the video off. We need to get into it. She got some kind of gel in her hand, some little ashy ass gel. And at the same time, I'm thinking, number one, you're in the bed. You've had 3 different marriages, and obviously you can't keep nobody. So we know that you didn't change to get to the man that you want. Let me say this. When you see ladies like this and they find somebody, okay, they didn't change. They never changed. Most ladies that are like Halle Berry, they don't change. Because you think they're going to the white man going to change? No, they're going to be the same way in which they always going to be forever. David Justice didn't change. Eric Benet didn't change. Olivier Martinez didn't change. Gabrielle Aubry, it's my way or the highway or you're done. That's her mentality. Then you find the dude who glad to be there, Van Hunt. And you know what? Van Hunt is with her. I can guarantee you, It is hell on earth, okay? The last thing that you want to be with is a lady who don't compromise. And then you're glad to be there. This is why so many dudes stay in bad relationships with ladies, all because you're just glad to be there. It's like getting to the Super Bowl and not winning and getting blew out. That's what Van Hunt is doing. All because the lady is letting you clap. The lady is letting you get the cheeks. You just look at you just so dusty and crusty and rusty. You just don't make no sense. So you just happy to be there. Okay? And the reality of it all is that she's never changed, which really means that it could be somebody out there getting the cheeks for the free. Okay? And Halle Berry is not, well, we all said that something's wrong with her a little bit to a T. Somebody would say that. So he's dealing with all of those issues. The same thing going on with Tamar Braxton and Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton has showed up to her son's graduation in some damn lingerie, and you telling me that you in a relationship with her. They not gonna change. They rich, they wealthy, they make more than you. They not gonna change. Who are you? You getting up making sandwiches, you getting up making eggs, you cleaning the bathroom, you cleaning up bathtubs, you might be even trying on her lingerie. That's the duty that you're on, because nobody wants a person, when you got money and you got opportunities for real. I'm not saying that Van Hunt don't, but come on, Van Hunt ain't Halle Berry, okay? The guys that she used to be able to get, nobody wants her. And it's not because of her age or whatever. Nobody got time to deal with that. The older you get, the more you like, no, ain't nobody gonna, no, nobody's putting up with that right there, bro. I'm sorry. No, right there, no, we're not gonna deal with that. No, can't do it. I'm not able. No. But then you always got the guy that's able, acting like everything is okay. And this is what happens when you are not successful enough as a man. This is what happens, okay? I want you to know, this is what happens to you, okay? When you are a guy that doesn't build his life out the way that he wants, you end up in the footstool, as the footstool of some domineering lady. Okay, you just glad to be there. Now, if that's what you want for yourself, cool, do that. Be like that. Do what you gotta do. But other than that, you gotta go head on and get it popping. Don't let no lady run you like that. You be all, you in the bed with somebody been married 3 times. You know she was tricking on white. It was already older when she was spending money on Zaddy. She was spending money on Gabriel Aubrey. It was already over. Fine ass Halle Berry spending money on Olivia Martinez. It was done. And after that, she chooses you, and you're happy to be there. What about the other 1,000 people? Okay, you look like a joke. You ain't gotta care, but don't nobody want to trade places with him. I'm sorry. Even though Halle Berry is fine, if you're a man with a certain level of maturity, you don't want to change levels. You don't want to become him. What is there to gain? Is she a narcissist? Something gotta be wrong with her. She ain't married. She can't keep the relationship, and he's there. I know what y'all gonna say. You need to get out of people's business. No, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Your ass gonna be just like that. You better watch and learn. You better know when there's a problem out there, you need to get your ass away from it. You better learn, or you'll end up like him. Okay? In the bed with her, who ain't gonna ever change her ways, and you gonna be in there level of miserable, thinking that you got proud to be having somebody and she paying all the bills damn near. Probably. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Ain't hardly worth it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.